Hey everyone, it's Alex from RaddTitan, and we're here today in Thailand, Bangkok, and we're in U Product, and we're going to look at the Toylaxy Thanos. So keep watching, guys, and I'll let you know what we think. So. All right, everyone, so we're back. It's Alex. I'm in Thailand, Bangkok, in U Product, and what I'm going to be doing is looking over the Toylaxy Thanos. So this is a prototype of the piece. We saw the concepts in the Bangkok Comic Con a couple of weeks ago, and it's been printed now and it's out. So this is very early stages. So this is actually going to go off to XM for pricing and to the factory to sort of see how they can put it together. So as I just mentioned, XM will be doing the QC on this. So as we know, XM are sort of very high level. They take a lot of time and a lot of effort in putting their things together. And with this and XM doing the QC, it should come out how it's meant to. So this piece is an edition size of 300, and they're looking into licensing to try and get the Lady Death to come with that. So, sorry, Mistress Death. So the Mistress Death's come with that. Now it may be the exclusive part which is behind him. That is actually on the concept originally. So hopefully they can get that approved. The piece is going to be priced at between, I think it was around 350 to 450 USD. And that all depends on, again, what the factory says and how much costing is going to be. So what we'll do is we'll go straight on and we'll look at this piece. So I did actually bring my Lazy Susan with, and she's in the bag, but she was made redundant by this one here, which actually looks a lot better. So what we'll do, straight onto the base. So the base of this is, it's meant to be like a demon hand, and it's kind of coming out the ground, and it's kind of grabbing a skull made of smaller skulls of all of Thanos' victims. So as we look through here, it's all kind of like lava. I did ask if this was Serta from Marvel, but it's not. So this is, yeah, like a demon-style hand in lava, and then the skulls made up, and then all the kind of lava filling in the gaps. Really nice, really well done. I do actually like the base. I am going through, I was told that this should be in translucent resin, and they may put a light up. Personally, I don't really think that's needed. I think that if you do that, it may affect the paint, and I think it's actually painted pretty decent anyway. So what we do, sorry, we'll give you a 360 because I haven't really done that yet, so you can see all angles. As you can see at the back, there's like the spine going across here. I do actually like the effect. It's, as I say, it's like kind of the molten metal and then the hot rock all kind of put together. And I don't think there's any issues with that at all. The only thing maybe I would change, if I would, it would be probably, I'll take this piece off here. I just think it's a bit too big, and then one of the reasons for buying this piece would be that you kind of want to save space by having the smaller pieces. So by having the big piece there, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. Sorry, there's some racing car thing going on outside. So we give it 360 there. You've also got the lava coming out the eyes as kind of like tears. That's pretty cool as well. Then you move up to the figure. The figure is it's quite a coincidence that they're working with XM on the QC, because as soon as I saw this, I thought it looked exactly like the XM style of Thanos. Exactly the same colours in the material on the body, and exactly the same colours of the actual boots as well. I do think, you know, that was something that came straight to mind, but after speaking to the owner of Toylaxy, he says that that's not the case. It's just that it's a comic style Thanos, and he's gone with that. There is some texturing on the boots here. You've got the kind of yeah, texturing on the side panels there, and then you've got the kind of shading into the seams. Also, you've got the light texturing onto the material there. Maybe could go a little heavier with the texturing there. That might be a little too light, I think. And then you move up into, let's go to the Gauntlet. I prefer the paint on the Gauntlet, I think, to the actual body of the gold parts. I think the Gauntlet's actually done quite well, and I think that's a good idea because obviously the Gauntlet is going to be a focus point. With this, they're going to have the Gauntlet as a light-up feature. Again, I think that's a good idea, but I think they should probably scrap the light up feature on the base if it may save a lot of costings. If you come around then, so you go around, and then you've got the face. The face is like a caricature style, so it's one of those things that people are going to love or hate. It's going to be something that, you know, like the Funko Pops and all the other things where there's like a company's taken their own artistic direction on there, and this is kind of what's been done. And again, it's like either I love it or hate it, and I think there's not really going to be much in the middle. I think it looks a lot better in person than it does actually on photos. I do think on the original concept, he looked a bit like a raisin. His head looked a bit shriveled, and I do think that this actually does look better in person than in concept, as I said. I do also think the gold on the helmet is probably a different gold to the body, so that maybe could be corrected in the factory. And also, just while I'm pointing things out, maybe the eyes could be a different color, because at the moment it kind of looks like he's had a rough night and he hasn't slept very well, so he's got the kind of bags under his eyes. But I think if they kind of painted the actual eyes a different color, that wouldn't be the case. It's just at the moment it's all purple. So also, so we haven't mentioned, so I just move it over here. We haven't mentioned this. Actually, this is the Iron Man we did look at the convention. So what it is these are the similar style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him out without trying to break him, and just to show you the actual scale of the two pieces together. I did ask what scale this is, and I think it's probably around, I want to say like 1/8 or so, but it's not an actual scale because of the style of it. So put this back. If you haven't seen this before, check out the video I did at the convention. So with the Iron Man, basically you get the Iron Man, and I think they're going to start selling the Hall of Armor separately, and all of these pieces switch out, so you can switch out the heads and the bodies, and then there's a switch out head there with a masked, unmasked, all of that. So sorry, but we're on the Thanos at the moment. So they're looking into doing more of this line. So I think the next one is going to be the Spider-Man they're looking into, and the concept on that was actually shown at the con. So it was Spider-Man just about to relax, just about to eat a hamburger, and then something goes on, so he gets interrupted. So I'm quite looking forward to what they do with the line and what they do moving forward. But yeah, this is just me showing this. It's not really a review because it's it's a prototype. It hasn't gone to the factory yet, so this is what you should be getting, but there may be tweaks when it goes to the factory. So just to bear that in mind, there's not a review. It's actually just to kind of show the piece off. So do the usual, guys. You know, thanks for watching, and I'll give you a quick 360. There you go. Go the other way, and do the usual: like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys. Take care.